Okay, so what do you think is doable in email sequences, and what is not dual? Like, so there's the official terms of service, and then there's like absolutely do not do. So like, what would be the biggest red flag that you could warn people against in emails that some people might try to do, but it would just probably not be a good idea?
Yeah, one of the biggest things that I see people try to do is they try to put links to their website inside their email
Mm.
or try to send them, promotions or like some kind of incentivized promotion to leave a review. And those are things that you never want to do because those are just red flags and they're totally against TOS. So those are things that you absolutely do not want to do.
So you get a discount if you leave a review. So what about like sending a discount to somebody who's bought one of your products, like for another product on Amazon?
Right.
I've heard of that, but I've
Yeah,
never
I've heard
done
of
that.
that too. And honestly, like I would still consider that like don't do it just because that's a little dangerous too. I know there's a lot of people that still do it. And even if you go online and search, is it okay to send a coupon for something they bought already? There's two sides of the story. Like some people say, oh, I've been doing it for years and it's fine. And some people say don't do it. So in my opinion, if it's somewhat dangerous, like don't risk it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've heard people mention that. I've always been like, I don't know about that one. That sounds
Yeah.
so. Is there a certain time frame where you could like probably shouldn't email after? Like, is there like hitting up these old customers from a year ago? Like, is that gonna do any flags or anything? Like, you ever seen any issues with that?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to send for like a feedback, like get seller feedback, you only have a 60-day window. So if it's after 60 days, it won't even work. So don't even do that. If you're trying to get a review, you could go back because you can pretty much leave a review anytime after the order. So you could still send an email, but again, like you don't want to bombard them with email sequences. Like that's why a lot of people are opting out is because they're getting annoyed with all these emails coming in their boxes. So usually we recommend sending have a 3 email sequence at most, like maybe one when the order gets shipped, giving them some PDF, like attachment, product instruction tips, and contact us if there's a problem. And then one after like it gets delivered, I don't know, depending on product, couple of days, or like it could be a couple of weeks, right? And then you could have a final one. Like most people actually only send two now. Three has been kind of like the standard for a while, but a lot of people don't like to solicit too much just because it's either they're gonna read it and do it, or they're just never gonna do it again, or never gonna respond to it. So
Yeah, right. Nobody wants to open an Amazon feedback review email.
right, exactly.
Yeah. So, okay. So switching to two, because I had always done three, and still do, where basically you're setting it's shipped. Uh, if you have any issues, contact us, and then waiting a couple of days, and then going in for the review. Do you think that it's shipped email is very effective, or doesn't Amazon already kind of say that by themselves?
Yeah, Amazon does already send like order like tracking information, but some people like they sell a product where it requires like some attention before you get it. Like maybe you need some instructions, right? If you get it out of the box and let's say you don't know how to use it, right? They might get frustrated and they might leave you a bad review. So the popular thing these days is people make either instructional video where they can upload onto Amazon and then have a link where they can view it, right? Like, or they have like a PDF file with like 5 tips on how to use your product or getting started. So there is still value in sending emails before they actually get the order. And then within that email, of course, you can throw in a tracking number, or you can throw in like, a contact us form. So it's a good way to prevent getting any negative reviews and feedback. That's really what the first email's purpose is.
Okay, so the same strategy as mine is prevent the negative, and then going for the ask. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. So okay, cool. Because yeah, I guess especially if you see three from one person, kind of like, eh. Okay. Well, that's good to know.